Welcome students in part 3 of 11th biology, chapter 9 biomolecules. Now in this video we are going to discuss about the metabolism, also about nucleic acids, the biomacromolecules, third type of biomacromolecule. Nucleic acids like DNA and RNA are heteropolymer of nucleotides. That is, many nucleotides are linked to form polynucleotide. In my previous video, we have discussed about nitrogen bases, nucleosides, and nucleotides. Nucleic acids are of two types, DNA and RNA, that is deoxyribonucleic acid and ribonucleic acid. Secondary structure of DNA was given by Watson and Crick, and that is double helical model. There are more than dozen forms of DNA such as A, B, C, D, E, Z, etc. DNA consists of two polynucleotide strands arranged anti-parallel to each other. Anti-parallel, here you can see the one is running towards the 5 to 3' end and other one is running towards upstream. So they both are anti-parallel to each other. DNA, a nucleotide. In a DNA, a nucleotide contains a nitrogen base, deoxyribose sugar, and phosphate group. So here you can see a nitrogen base, ribose sugar, and phosphate group in it. The backbone of DNA is formed by the sugar-phosphate-sugar chain. Steps are formed of nitrogen bases pair. Nitrogen bases includes adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine. Uracil is absent in DNA, but uracil is present in RNA. Adenine always pairs with thymine, that is A double bond T by 2 hydrogen bond, and guanine pairs with cytosine G triple bond C by 3 hydrogen bonds. A phosphate molecules linked to the 3' end. Here you can see it is linked to the 3' end of the sugar of one nucleotide to the 5' carbon of the sugar of next nucleotide. That's why it leads to the formation of 3' to 5' end. Bond between phosphate and OH group of sugar is an ester bond. As there is one such ester bond on either side, it is known as phosphodiester bonds. The bond between sugar and nitrogen base is an glycosidic bond. In B type of DNA, one full turn has 10 steps. One full turn, this is known as the one full turn, is of 10 base pairs. Length of one full turn is 34 angstrom, and at each step the strand turns about 360 degree, that is 36 degree, that is 360 degree for the full turn. So if it's taking the full turn, it is about 360 degree. So that was about the nucleic acid biomacromolecules. Now we'll start with the metabolism. Metabolism. All the biochemical reactions that are taking place inside a living organism, living system together constitute a metabolism. Example like removal of carbon dioxide from amino acid group to form amine. Removal of amino group in a nucleotide bases. Hydrolysis of glycosidic bond. All these are the form of metabolism. The intermediate products of metabolic reactions are called metabolites. Like on your screen, there is a chain of reaction available. So if at all, like for example, pyruvate, acetate, malonate, oxaloacetate, these all are known as metabolites, the intermediate products of metabolic reactions. Flow of metabolites in metabolic pathway has a definite rate and directions like automobile traffic. This metabolite flow is called dynamic state of body constituents. So each and every metabolite has its own direction and its own definite rate to function properly. Metabolites are of two types, primary metabolites and secondary metabolites. Primary metabolites have identifiable functions in physiological processes and are necessary for life. Whereas secondary metabolites, they are not directly involved in normal growth, development or reproduction. Primary metabolite examples are amino acids, sugar, nucleic acid, lipids, vitamins, etc. Secondary metabolites are found in plant, fungal and microbial cell. Examples are alkaloids, pigments. On the other hand, secondary metabolites are found in plants. An example are alkaloids, pigments, terpenoids, essential oil, toxins, lectins, drugs, etc. Here are a few of the examples of secondary metabolites, pigments, alkaloids, terpenoids, essential oils, toxin, drugs, lectins, polymeric substances. Here are a few more examples of secondary metabolites. Metabolic pathway. These are, here you can see on your screen, these are the pathways, metabolic reactions. They are the series of linked multi-step chemical reaction and it forms metabolism. So here you can see that all the reactions are interconnected to each other. Types of metabolic pathway. There are two types of pathways, anabolic pathway and catabolic pathway. Anabolic pathway are simpler pathways in which simpler molecules form complex structures and it consumes the energy. Examples are acetic acid converted to cholesterol or amino acids to protein and photosynthesis. On the other hand, catabolic pathway are the pathways in which complex molecules become simple structures and it releases energy. Examples are glucose to lactic acid or respiration as an example. The energy released through catabolism is stored in the form of chemical bond. When needed, the bond energy is utilized for biosynthetic, osmotic or mechanical work. And the energy stored is in the form of ATP molecules. So here you can see during the glycolysis and during Krebs cycle, the energy that is released is stored in the form of ATP, and whenever it is required, this ATP is broken down to release energy. Then comes the living state. In organism, the metabolites are present in different. All right, now the living state. In organism, the metabolites are present in different concentration. It is not constant, so it is very tough to identify the constituent or composition of a cytoplasm. Example, in blood concentration of glucose in a normal person is 4.2 to 6.1. It's not always, it's a constant. Why? Because that is a living state. It keeps on changing. It keeps on fluctuating. Systems at equilibrium cannot perform work. As living organisms work continuously, they cannot reach equilibrium. That is, the living state is a non-equilibrium steady state to be able to perform work. Living organism is a constant effort to prevent falling into equilibrium. This is achieved by energy input obtained from metabolism. So no living state without metabolism. So in this video, we have discussed about nucleic acids and concept of metabolism, types of metabolism. Thanks for watching.